Go ghost on her when you will not tolerate no more BS. When a woman's out here trying you and thinking that she is too good to get ghosted on, that is the time that you gotta go ahead and do it. Now, let's say if a woman is not living up to the expectations, or she might have manipulated you and tricked you and you fell in love with her, the option of going ghost is still there, right? Because you have to remember what is fair to you. And one thing that I find a lot of times can happen, and I've talked to multiple people during consultations about this, is that when you're dealing with somebody, you can go ahead and change your foundation, change your expectations and boundaries, all this stuff. And when you're dealing with her, she'll end up making you think that you are the problem, that you are the crazy one, when you are not, right? She made you believe these things, or you accepted it, right? And the awareness, you lacked it. So what happens in this process that is happening with her, unfortunately, is she didn't get the treatment of don't do that stuff or you'll get ghosted on. She probably also might think that you'll never do it. So I'm saying women will try you, right? And women will go ahead and try these different things, such as, like, I'll act like this. Or for instance, if you're a guy that doesn't want your woman to be going out and being around multiple men that are single, so like at a gathering, or some guys don't want their females clubbing, it's up to y'all. Everybody has their different expectations and standards. So if she decides to do this is her third time doing it, why are you still talking to her and explaining to her that, hey, I told you don't do this? This is the third time. How many times do you need her to do this? Do you need her to end up cheating, slipping up one of these nights? And on top of that, she might not even tell you until you find out some other way. And that's when you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to just disappear. I'm going to go ghost, right? And it's these little things that ends up being built up on her side that she feels like, oh, okay, well, it's not a big deal. And she'll end up doing it to you and you let it slide. How many of y'all have had this happen? And my other question is, have you ever went ghost on a female? I know sometimes going ghost might not be with an explanation or maybe a heads up. So let your stories be known down below why you did it. And not only do I be in the comments and I help y'all and I just love chatting to y'all, I know sometimes when you tell stories, especially how you overcame it, helps other fellas that are reading. And of course, y'all, don't forget about consultations, different ways that you can have it. So it doesn't have to just be one-on-one. There's video consultations, there's even email consultations where you can ask me anything. Different options for y'all. And per usual, if you want to check out products that will actually help you, my no contact guide and journal is actually on sale right now. There's a few other products that you can check out that there's some great prices on it, and this is just to make sure that you're getting helped. I'm so glad to get feedback that you guys been saying it's been helping you. And once more, this is for a lot of the people that want to take this serious, right? I want y'all to be tired of what you are dealing with or want to change. And also, going ghost is in the concept of wanting more for your life, right? And Patreon, you can join as a free member too. Get that one exclusive video a month plus more by clicking the link down below. And you can join as a free member, or not free member, but YouTube member if you are not on Patreon. But I recommend you get on Patreon because it is free if you want to go on there. Now, let's go back onto when you're also going ghost. You can be doing this to send a clear message, right? So this is you improving. With my no contact guide and journal that you can get through my website, is there to be as accountability, to root for you. And it's like check-ins, it's like a journal and a guide, and it's helping you know what you got to be doing, making sure your mood is set straight, making sure that you're in the good headspace, making sure you're on the right direction, and definitely staying on track. And of course, I have my prompts as if I was talking to you. This is what I would say, and I have it written out, different stories of people that I know actually had real results come through. With that being said, going ghost can be for multiple different reasons. However, you want to know that it's all, of course, beneficial for you. All of this looking out for her, or I need to give a heads up, you don't got to do that. And sometimes if it's just a slight idea that she now has a feeling that she's about to get ghosted, she might be dry, or she might ghost you first. So you know why it's also important for you to go ghost is because what if you end up getting ghosted on and it's all because you decided to kind of give her more of a chance, or you let your standards and expectations go down and decrease? Well, guess what then? At that point, whose fault is that? Because we're talking about accountability. We're talking about what you have to be doing. What is the right thing for yourself? So going ghost, for the people that are looking at it as in it's a bad thing, it's not a bad thing. It's necessary at times. I feel like the only time going ghost is actually a bad thing, or it's actually not the way you should go about it, is if you actually are feeling somebody, you go ghost, or if you are not going to give them actually a clear indication and they're being led on, and then you go ghost, right? So when she has an idea that, well, maybe I should change but I don't want to, or he's going to wait for me forever, please, y'all, do not be the guy that waits. And you don't need to lie to yourself and say you're not, or simply don't even, let's say if you're not lying to yourself, don't even do that to yourself. Meaning that don't even allow yourself to test it out, to try it out. In other words, why are you even going to bother to think that it's a good idea to linger around when you can just disappear, go ghost, and do such great things, right? And I want to also mention this about going ghost. I want y'all to remember that when you go ghost, what are your intentions at this point? Some fellas want to still be dating. Some fellas want her to act right. So I think that's just a good question to ask yourself. And if you guys have part twos that you want me to do, just comment part two. Or if you just have questions, concerns, let it be known per usual. And just anything you want me to elaborate on, I can definitely do that for y'all. So to wrap up this video, really focus on treating yourself going ghost as a reward you're giving to yourself, and it's also like a alarm. I look at it as an alarm that you have to go ghost, because there's probably a few things that's telling you to go ghost. Something that I'll go deeper into in a different same topic but different video, is just what you're doing for your own benefits of like bossing up, getting your life together, or doing even better, right? The new year is coming, so treat yourself going ghost as like this is for you to really like have a huge different outcome and what you want in the next weeks, in the next months, in the next years. Okay, so I'll bring this topic back up very much soon. And go ghost, y'all. Don't play no games. Don't hesitate. Don't treat it lightly. Don't think that you shouldn't go ghost. It's important. It's crucial. And I love y'all. I want y'all to love yourself so much, and take care of yourself and do what's best for yourself. You deserve that. You owe that to yourself. Okay? I will, like I said, talk to y'all very much soon. Don't forget about becoming a free member on Patreon. And of course, don't forget to check out the sale that's going on for my guide and journal. Consultations are available. That'll be it for this video. Bye, y'all.